Or tomorrow, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
And here it is, 1963 opening night. Defending champion Houston Oilers hosting the Chicago Bears. John M, of course, controlling the Oilers.
Hi. Don't mind
This
me
is also a
recording that
rematch
probe.
of the 61 Super Bowl, which was a great but high-scoring game.
Didn't go my way, but oh well.
Yeah.
Despite popular belief, I am not the best at Madden.
Now, rating-wise, I feel like the Giants are better every year, but you almost play better with the Oilers. So we'll see how it
Yeah, it's
goes.
weird. I don't know.
The Bears are definitely my best team, and they're supposed to win the championship. We got rain here.
That's okay. Little rain never killed nobody. Wait a second.
Now we have the next game on this channel will be against John again. It's the Broncos and Steelers.
Right.
I think
That'll be a Thursday night.
that one you'll have the edge in ratings. This one I'm supposed to have the edge in ratings, but I don't know if that means anything.
I don't know. It would be
Usually it matters who throws more interceptions or
yeah, pretty
drops
much
the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turnovers or the inability to convert first downs.
I don't know. I don't know if the rain really. I think the rain affects stuff in Madden a little bit, right? Like people
Little
slip
bit.
and stuff.
Yeah, you get less complete passes.
Oh,
Higher chance of it, really. Higher chance of
well, there's a good start for Willie Gallimore.
slippery ability to tackle.
Yeah. Yep. I queued that up.
Yeah, right. Late flag comes in holding. My other guy almost squeaked in there.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I almost got blocked by the wrong guy. All right. See how slippery it is on this side. Feels like we're starting the season a little bit early, but that's because we are kind of editing a game at a time and then playing one. And so
yeah,
week
right.
one might be pretty slow, but we at least started early.
I still gotta get my other two profiles logged in with YouTube.
Oh, that's right. I have the third one, but I have to get the fourth one. The Patriots. That's who I am. They'll have to get fixed.
So, fun side note, apparently we all missed that Charlie Toller wore 44 in his career, and he wasn't supposed to be 38 last season.
Oh, so he didn't switch his number. He was supposed to be 44 last year also?
Yeah.
Whoops. Yeah, I remember when Vinny said something about put him on 44. I was like, wait a minute, 44? Like, I do remember seeing him wear 44, like in highlight videos and stuff.
He dropped it.
And then, but I was like, but I thought he was 38 in the game. I'm like, did we screw up or did he change numbers?
We screwed
Oh,
up.
well.
But it happens. We've got lives. We can't be perfect in this.
Right. Right.
That and, well, EA made this, so it's definitely anything but perfect.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I should probably link that to the group chat, huh? Yeah, excuse me. Allergies are kicking my butt lately.
Oh, Vinny's here.
Wonderbar.
Yeah.
Oh, you just missed a one-play big old run. It's like 80-some yards or whatever. My defense didn't want to tackle. That's all.
Yeah, they were slipping around in the rain.
Not hilarity ensuing type slippages. It's great game traction.
1963, the season of rain.
Oh God, don't start that. You know, every game is going to be rain.
Right. In our universe, they talk about global warming or climate change or whatever they call it now in 1963.
Yeah, right.
Global warming / cooling / whatever. Oh, that's a nice tackle.
Couldn't get the first down. That's all right. It's only 4th and 1.
Right. Yeah, this is the least controversial 4th down that you're going to have this year.
Yeah, probably. Don't jinx it. Oh
yeah, the jinx worked.
That's pretty clear cut.
Have you announced the changes? We have not announced anything.
What changes?
What I think what Vinny's referring to is the additional teams. We sort of hinted at it. We did say the Steelers would be playing the Broncos, but I'll go first. So I have the Bears and the Broncos, of course, and added this year I will be the 49ers and the Patriots. The Patriots I will only be until the Dolphins come around, and then I'll switch to the Dolphins, and those will be my 4 teams.
Then you'll be back to a better team.
Yeah, can tell you about his additions.
I have picked up the Steelers and the Lions, and I think I stick with the Steelers until I become the Saints at some point. I forget exactly, but I believe that's what it is.
Yeah, so somebody's, I don't know if it's the Lions or, it actually might be the Lions because it's the NFC. But I don't know when you get rid of the Steelers. Anyways, for the next few seasons.
Yeah, right. Just as we're getting into the Super Bowl era, despite playing in the Super Bowl era. In
Steelers forever. Vinny says you're the Steelers forever.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you probably don't want to leave them when they're about to hit the 70s.
Oh, okay. There we go. Lions till 67, then the Saints till 76, then the Bucks.
Ah, the Bucks. Creamsicles.
Yeah.
Now that's going to be interesting because you're going to control likely the worst offense of all time, but you're like the highest scoring player.
Wow.
So it'll be interesting to see if they hold you back or if you power through it.
Get creative. My partner can throw an 80-yard bomb.
Stupid rain with the greatest kicker that I don't have. Vinny has added the Cardinals until 66, and then it'll change to the Falcons. And the Packers will be his from now on.
Oh, he gets the first
Ronnie
down.
Bull. Ronnie Bull, 3 carries already. I don't know if Vinny saw them all, but he should be happy.
I believe he's watching both broadcasts.
Okay, yeah. And what's the other? Terrace. Well, we already knew the Terrace had the Rams in 62. So he has added one more. The Raiders. He's added the Raiders.
That's right.
So yeah, this NFC North is going to be pretty fun with the Packers, Lions, and Bears, all humans. Beat up on the Vikings a lot. Right.
Fumble the ball, boy. Fumble the ball. That's the game plan.
Kellen Moore's average slips to 35 yards per carry.
Yeah.
Maybe he should just stop running so he can have a great average.
Right.
Also, we should mention how we got back so fast. Oh, I did say that. I'm not sure how well I said it, but I did explain that the season is starting a lot quicker than usual because we're kind of editing the teams as we go through week one. So week one will be slow, but at least we're back.
It's the catch.
Wade's first completion is 5-yard gain. Yes, it is. Unfortunately, in real life, 1964 training camp, Gallimore and Bo Farrington passed away in a car accident, so this will be their last year that I get to control them.
There's some sort of flag.
There's Bo Farrington right there. Yeah, it's holding.
Holding against the offense.
Declined by the...
No.
Oh, no.
Not declined.
Come on.
I can be generous, but not that generous.
Right.
I did let you score on the first play.
That's true. All things considered, I guess I'll take it.
Right. You'll take it and you'll like it.
Oh, idiot. Number 60 stopped me from getting anywhere.
Oh,
nice
okay.
play.
Okay with that.
48.
48-yard field goal.
Oh, my God.
In the rain. I mean, they believe your kicker is capable.
And that's what they're saying. I guess we got to figure it out sooner or later. Nope.
Well, that was a hell of a shank.
Yeah. I hit the top of the power, but then it came flying down way too fast.
Right.
Yeah, all right. I guess he is. I couldn't tell if that would have been long enough or not. Probably not, but certainly.
It would have been short by about a yard or two.
Yeah.
You hit the paint in the back of the end zone there.
Okay. So we'll keep him at about 45, maybe. I can't turn around. Idiot.
That's okay.
Oh, he dropped it?
He dropped it. Because he's a pansy. Every one of these guys that drops it after last season just got all wimpy like.
There's number 44, Charlie Toller.
Yep. That was his biggest game for so far.
Finished second in the rushing title last year, right?
Yes, because Mr. Brown still had a game to go. And he had to get 170 yards to beat Toller, and he ended up blowing it out of the water with like 250 yards or something like that.
Wow.
He had a pretty bad game, or not bad game, he had a pretty good game. Stairs are coming up big with the grab.
Yeah.
I forgot I did play action. Like, wait a
everybody
second.
out.
He's not running. That's a problem. Get outside there, Hennigan. Oh, he took
The
a
old
sweet
wide
time
receiver
moving.
screen.
Yeah.
That's the second screenplay, and they both could have been effective, but on mine, my offensive lineman refused to get out of my way.
Right.
And yours, your guy was in slow motion.
His age was getting to him. Ooh, totally getting some yardage there.
Totally just throwing people off.
That's because he's the mighty midget.
He's a little guy. You don't expect him to do that, and then he does it.
That's all right.
One big change for the Bears is Jones went from offensive line to defensive line.
Yeah, well, hey. Whatever helps, right?
Yeah, at least now a little deeper at both lines now.
Right.
Well, I guess less deep offensive line, but I already had last year I had 3 backup offensive linemen, I think. With only 1 defensive lineman.
Well, I got like 2 yards out of that. That's ridiculous.
Better.
That's not the type of thing I want. I guess we'll go this way. I suppose I should probably get on the line. Coming up with the conversion.
It's that dang Hennigan again.
Well, that's the first one he caught. Jeez.
No.
Every other one he dropped.
I prefer him dropping them. Okay. Nope. Oh.
A little sort of kind of corner fade didn't work. But as we just learned in the video that we watched, or at least I watched the other day, the corner fade hasn't worked in Madden in a long damn time, so. Wow. And there's the fumble.
That's new from Toller.
Yeah.
He learned something in the offseason.
Well, you learn how to get drilled, apparently. And I'm pretty sure that was a clean fumble, so.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when you look at replays, you see something you didn't see, but that seemed pretty standard.
Yeah.
Ronnie Bull just getting a couple at a time.
Yeah, probably why Bill Tobin gets so much playing time in real life. Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, Toller and Tobin are pretty even in the real 63.
I don't know.
I think Toller's still the better running back, though.
Yeah, it's because he's tiny and shifty.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you do catch him, apparently he fumbles.
Well, he kind of got throttled there, so.
Right. It's kind of like, I don't know if you're, oh, block him. Man. It was 2-on-1, basically, for the end zone. But the blocker just running right past you did absolutely nothing.
Vinny, and who the hell is Mel Kiper anyway?
Oh. Yeah, I think Tears was saying something like Bill Tobin is the one that said that about Mel Kiper. Yeah.
I want to say it was like a press conference or whatever. I don't know. I forget. I wasn't there. I mean, you know, I had better things to do at the time. What kind of weird circus act was that?
Yeah, that was a interesting deflection for sure.
Okay, so actually I was, you know, alive at the time, so yeah. Yes, that's right. It was during, yeah. There was a commercial, wasn't it, for a while?
I think so, because I don't think I'd remember if I only saw it one time.
Oh, I could find the, well, actually, Vinny will probably find the link first in the YouTube video. Oh, come on! The computer guy did it.
Wow. Well, that's a turn of events. That's the second penalty. That was kind of costly.
Yeah, right. There, you've got a link in the party chat.
Oh. All right.
Oilers got to wake up. They've been sleeping.
Yeah, they're still drunk.
Yeah, hungover from the party. All the hookers and blow. What is that?
I think both teams might be a little hungover because my offensive lineman pushed your guy into mine, but then your guy refused to tackle. So
it's like,
it's like football follies out here.
He's still thinking about the hookers.
Get you every time.
Should probably go slap a rating on my channel or something. Not for children under the age of 16.
Oh. Okay.
What kind of tackle was that? He hugged him.
Yeah.
And then they did a weird little, like, eagle mating twist.
Perfectly explained.
If you don't know what the eagle mating twisting is, you need to go find a video of two eagles doing their little flight thing.
Yeah.
And they go into, like, a death dive. It's kind of weird. It was kind of, I mean, for any Game of Thrones fans out there, the last time John and Danny go flying on the dragons, they kind of mimic that whole process. It was kind of neat. I mean, whoops, spoilers. I probably should have said that earlier. In the event any of you haven't seen the end of GOT yet, because, well, it's been like 2-3 weeks and it's already over, so whatever.
Yeah, it was...
Sorry, not sorry. Haha.
There you go.
Were you disappointed in the ending of Game of Thrones?
The very ending, not so much, but, I mean, it was what it was. There was a couple things that I didn't like, but it was the weakest season, I thought.
Well, yeah, it was clearly the weakest season because they crammed it all into 6 episodes. But
Right.
the thing is a lot of people were complaining about the whole how fast she lost her friggin' mind. And it's like, actually, if you really look at the whole damn thing, that was kind of expected.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah. No, that part was actually one of the.
You hit a tipping point, and
parts.
you're gonna go off the deep end. I
Right.
mean, oh lordy, drop it.
Go
Oh,
went up and
Vinny,
got
you gotta go back and watch it, Vin. You'll actually enjoy the show.
Oh yeah, it's
Listen,
still the
it's got
last
Peter
season
Dinklage
had-
as a horny little midget. Okay, it's entertaining.
Speaking of Peter Dinklage, do you know how that joke goes that he keeps starting but he doesn't finish?
Which one?
You know where he says, like I walked into a brothel with a donkey and a honeycomb or something like that. And, he keeps telling the joke throughout the whole thing and he doesn't.
Huh. I never noticed that he didn't ever finish it.
Yeah, I came across it, so I knew how it finished, but now I'm trying to think of it and I can't remember it. Dang it. Oh well, whatever. We'll get back to that at a different game.
Yeah, right. Or we'll just Google it.
There you go.
Oh! Tip drill, Peter. Tip drill. Such a good Tyrion's honeycomb and jackass joke.
Yeah, I'll try to say it. So he goes in and they ask him, what's the deal with the honeycomb and the donkey? And then he says, well, my ex-wife found a genie, and she gave the genie gave her 3 wishes, so she asked for the best ass in all the land, and she wanted to be a queen, so that's where she wanted to live like a queen,
right?
So that's the honeycomb. And then they're like, okay, and what was the third one? And then it's like, she wished for me to have a cock that went down to my knees. And then the brothel maiden was like, well, that's not such a bad one. He's like, well, I used to be 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
They got it right there. Bloody punt, block, defense crap.
So you can make the short ones, just not the 48.
I just need to not, fumble the ball.
No, you can keep doing that.
No, we can't.
Now, Billy Cannon's injured to start the year, is that right? That's what I thought Vinny was saying that.
I believe so. I forget.
Yeah, I think we forgot to turn off the injuries for the preseason, so I think a couple people have some injuries that they're dealing with already. Fumble.
I mean, he hasn't come in the game yet, so I'm not going to worry about it yet, but I guess I'll have to check it after the game. Not really super.
Oh, Vinny said, yeah, he is injured.
Okay.
So he must have saw it when he was looking around, or when he did the Oilers, as far as names for the rookies.
Come on, I saw that guy way down there. And what is going on there? Blanda,
Your whole team just started laying down for me. That was nice.
Right?
Did they keep making you switch into the wrong guy?
Not quite, but it was a little bit of that and just terrible directional tackling.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. We'll get her back.
Future head coach of the Oilers picks off Blanda. I guess that's justice then. Gallimore, oh, he almost pushed through it. Oh, Oilers going with the timeouts.
Yeah. I'm going to try and keep a little bit of time here.
Okay.
I have to pull something out of my surprise book.
Oh, okay.
Arguably, though, I don't
mind.
really have a surprise book.
Oh, that's good to know, I guess.
Woo! Nice spin.
Oh. It was a good spin.
I'm
See,
pretty
the
sure
Bears will
his
do
jock
things.
was left on the ground. That's what the woohoo thing was. Like,
Right.
he lost it.
Unfortunately, you had a friend.
Yeah. Decisions. Don't ask me what that was. I don't know.
That was almost picked off.
Almost.
Vinny pointing out the real history that the Bears are supposed to be the champions of '63 and the Oilers are supposed to go from good to bad. So,
In theory.
right. So if you would just like to play along with history, I'd be all right with that.
Well, currently I am being shut out, so.
Right.
Yeah, we mentioned the
28
44 number thing earlier. Frazier?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's gotten the ball one way or the other a lot so far today, it seems like.
Yeah, he's a big receiver, and he's my return man. He also delivers pizzas.
Yeah,
Yes, we did.
very good. Oh, where was that?
You got hit while
okay,
throwing it,
okay.
yeah.
That makes sense then.
Let's see what happens here. Get away from the sack. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not the guy I wanted to throw it to. Wow, I pushed the wrong button there entirely.
Oh, man. The rain must affect the catching of the ball because
Oh, it
I
does.
threw you at least 2 interceptions so far. And you definitely threw me one right there.
Yes, it totally does.
Okay.
Hannigan comes down with an incomplete pass. Go figure.
And again, slow start to the season.
He's going to have to dry his hands off at halftime.
When did they start using stickums? Well, I guess that's up to the Raiders. Probably not yet.
Well, I don't know. I do recall reading something a few years back where players have been doing little, what's the word I'm looking for? Enhancements for themselves to help them gain better advantage. Back, I want to say the spraying of the jerseys went back as far as like the 50s even.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
You
they
know
were
what I'm
doing
talking about,
something.
right? Where they took like
Right.
when the heck did cooking oil come out? Because whenever cooking oil came out as a spray, that's when they started using it. Because it would make your jersey slippery.
Yep, so you couldn't be grabbed and held and all that.
Yeah. Pretty sure it started back when it first came out. I just remember reading about it before, and I don't remember exactly. But, I mean, a perfect example, though, of changing up something that, I mean, at the time didn't have a rule against it, but the Giants' sneaker game.
The Giants what?
The sneaker game against the Bears back in '34. The Giants were getting their butts kicked, and at halftime they got out of the cleats and changed to sneakers because it was a snowy, slippery, icy game. So they decided. So they decided to, or they changed over to sneakers and ended up playing better in the second half and winning.
Yep. Yeah, I remember something about that. I was also reading, listening, or reading, I don't remember which, but there was something about, I think it was George Halas would purposely do things like only have heaters on the Bears bench, so that the other team was freezing to death and claiming it was like budget issues and stuff.
There used to be all sorts of crazy.
I think the bench was a little shorter too, so not everyone could sit down.
Yeah.
So more people had to stand.
Psychological warfare,
right?
Back in the day, man, they really wanted to run all sorts of play action. Actually, what they want me to run is.
Well.
Let's see if I can find something. Get out.
There's that 28 again.
Yeah, Frazier coming up big there, but
Tears just announced the Browns are dressed waiting on the trades with the 49ers and the Lions.
Yeah.
All right, well, after this game, I think I can log in as the 49ers and accept whatever that is.
Yeah, I can do the same with the Lions.
Are the Browns playing the Eagles? Is that why you did it in that order? I know I haven't rated the Browns yet, and I doubt that I've rated their opponents. Well, actually, I know I haven't, since I've only gotten through these two teams and then the Steelers and Broncos so far.
You want Hennigan to get his 300th career catch.
300?
Terrace said yes. And yeah, they want his 300th career catch. He's been dropping the ball all night.
Right. Well, then it's on him.
Once the Browns and Eagles are rated, the game is a go.
Okay.
Ugh. User lurk. You were lurking.
Yeah. Jerkison's last season in Philadelphia. Let's see here.
You want to run the fumble play.
So in '63, in real life, the Bears defense was so dominant that it really was the offense just do not fumble the ball, please. You can punt if you need to, just don't fumble. Not quite the '85 Bears, but pretty close.
No. Not quite the Iron
From what
Curtain
I've
yet,
heard.
but pretty well. The Bears have always had a history, though, of pretty tough defenses.
Yeah, that's
And
true, until they went all crazy and started hiring Canadian football coaches, which was just, like 6 years ago or 10 years ago or whatever that was.
I don't hear any rumblings about Jackie Lee, but I mean, if you're hearing things, Vinny, you might want to get your hearing checked.
Is he suggesting that you bench Blenda?
Something like that, I think, maybe.
That was weird.
Yes, it was.
Gallimore made the sound like he was making a move, but he didn't make any move at all.
You and your slip screen nonsense. It's like the second or third time you ran it. I don't know.
With that screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, at halftime I told the lineman to get out of the way this time.
Right.
We're going to run it again.
Y'all need to
tackle.
move. Block the other player, not our guy.
Marconi's first rush doesn't go so well.
Oh, let's see here.
Oh, God.
Yes. Stay in the end zone.
Dang it. That was stupid.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The Oilers need to wake up now in the second half. They kicked all the hookers out at halftime, swept up all the blow. And now they're trying to sober up.
The comeback begins. So Vinny just... yeah, see, there you go.
Well, not yet.
Can't
Always got
turn
to
the
get away
ball
from
over.
him first. Oh, come on. Hey, Vin, you're playing as the Cardinals this year, aren't you? Of course, Blanda fumbles the ball, and the Bears get it. Go figure.
Right.
The slide doesn't work for me. I don't know if it's because Blanda doesn't like the slide, or Madden can kiss my ass, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the second one, unless Vinny or Tears has figured it out. But
Well, Vinny figured it out that you have to hold the square button.
you tried that before, and my guy jumps head first and always fumbles,
Right.
unless he doesn't get hit.
And I didn't even do anything there, and he fumbled, so. I mean, God for... Wow, this
Oh,
is
come
just
on.
What
Idiot.
was that? Did he seriously trip over his own guy?
He did. He did.
Throwing the
Maybe I
ball
should've gave
away
him
is, I believe, the right-click stick. Right stick.
It's supposed to be. Sometimes that doesn't work, though, either.
Yeah.
But that works a lot more than the slide does. Let's see.
All I know is that Blanda should have held on to that ball. Oh, come on, Norton. You
Nice
could have
play.
picked that off.
Norton's a decent player, I guess.
Let's see here. I think we're going to run some Tampa 2, which at the time did not exist in 63.
Right.
Hell, I don't even think it existed in the 80s. Yeah, I think it was like created in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, I think so. Early 90s, I think, even.
I mean, obviously it didn't work in the 60s here because you still got a first down.
Well, I think, I mean, if we were, again, we're playing, obviously, modern Madden, so do whatever we want. But
right.
If we were trying to play, first of all, the shotgun's been around now for a little bit, but
yeah,
not used as much as we do it.
Right.
And I don't even think there was much zone defense yet until Bob Hayes comes and destroys man-to-man coverage.
Right. No, because back then, it was much heavier run game.
Right.
Granted, not a 5,000 or 2,000, 3,000 yard running. Well, 2,000 yards. O.J. Simpson being one of those that did that, but yeah, they weren't running that much, but they were still running a lot more than passing.
Yeah, it was definitely. Well, the quarterbacks were. I was listening to something, some sort of recap for the Chiefs, and they were talking about Len Dawson, and they were like, Len Dawson with a remarkable 54% completion rate.
Right.
So when 54 was like top to the league, no wonder why you ran the ball.
Yeah, no, I mean 54 was pretty good. And then you had quarterbacks as it started going, throwing like 75, 80%. And even that's still pretty hard to achieve. Oh, somebody.
Turn around.
There we go. Get running, Floyd.
And the rain is definitely bringing out the fumbles, that's for sure.
Yes, it is.
Well, at least it's good to see that. I mean, I don't like all the fumbles, but it's good to see that the weather actually does something.
Right.
Ooh.
Let's see here. I need to get on the board, man.
I'm thinking another fumble would be good. Oh!
Throw the ball. This is getting ridiculous. I got a guy wide open and then couldn't get through his animation. And it was picked off. Of course. Blanda's going to try to outdo his 47 interceptions last season.
He's off to a start.
That's what, his like third or fourth one this game already?
I think it's his third, and then I threw one, and then we have like 3 or 4 fumbles combined.
Something like that. I think I fumbled twice and you fumbled once.
Yeah. Yeah, both quarterbacks
okay.
And then Toller.
They're supposed to start taking their slide right now, aren't they?
That's true, yeah. They're under 563. And the Bears are supposed to be the champions, so.
Yeah.
Out of all the times that we're going to play each other this year, this is supposed to be probably the most lopsided game for my point of view.
It's because it's a sloppy game. It's rainy and muddy, man. I mean, jeez.
Right.
And they had sloppy joes at the halftime for lunch.
Right. Definitely the Bears type of game or weather.
I don't know if Sloppy Joe existed in the 60s. Or at least
Oh,
not
that's a good
as
point.
Sloppy Joe. Vinny, you should research Sloppy Joe.
Yeah, we need to know.
Our viewers want to know this information. Incomplete.
I dropped it.
Our viewers demand to know that information. All whopping 3 of them, in which one of them is Vinny, the other is Tears, and I'm not sure who. Oh wait, number 3 is me. Ha! So, yeah.
There you go.
So maybe they don't really want to know that much. Just I do. Ha!
Right.
Wow, that was terrible.
Oh.
Hey, you got 100 yards rushing and 11 rushes.
Yeah, well, the first one was like 75. So.
And Vinny said no. Well, poo on you, Vinny. Poo on you. Ooh, that was almost a bad kick.
Yeah, it was.
Almost.
Just good enough.
Alrighty, we gotta wake it up here. And again, you can't seem to do anything when you're trying to catch the ball from a pass. What in the hell?
You went airborne.
Yeah, I didn't mean to pick that play, but whatever. Whew. Terrible. In the 40s. Well, I appreciate that, Vinny. Sloppy Joe's referenced back in the 40s.
No, he did look it up. Nice.
Manwich produced a sauce by the 60s. So this game is unofficially sponsored by Manwich. Unofficially.
There you go.
Little did the players know that they would end up with severe diarrhea. Oh, come on.
Oh, just got him.
See, under normal circumstances, somebody would be punting, but I'm not normal.
This is an extreme situation here.
Well, I figure I deserve either get my ass completely kicked or take chances.
Oh,
Throw
well,
the bloody ball. I had the guy, I had the the motion. The ball did not release.
Yeah, I wish there was a, especially like when we get to the Dan Marino days, I wish you could give someone like quick release or something so they don't take so long to get rid of the ball.
Oh my God! It's just these animations.
like not
terrible.
Not everybody winds up that much.
We just need a direct competitor to EA. That's all. That's it. Just somebody who you know can directly compete with them.
That would be nice.
Oddly enough, though, The Manwich sauce in the 60s was probably a lot healthier for you than the stuff they got today.
Probably. Oh, Ronnie Bull.
So apparently Maximum Football released details on a college franchise for this year's game. Interesting.
Did you hear that all the stuff that's going on with the college players being able to possibly having it changed to where they can capitalize on their player likeness stuff?
I have not, actually.
Yeah, there's some law that's going to be put in, or
here.
likely.
Oh, that messed up. Oh,
That play worked great. Yeah, I think your safety hit your corner, and so then it turned into a much better play than I thought.
I tried to bring him back to Nick and either at least knock the ball away or something, but yeah, that didn't work.
I am not. Vinny's accusing me of running up the score.
No.
I mean, when their guys are tackling themselves, they wanted me to score. They want the ball back.
I could give a shit about Hennigan's 300th career catch. The man's dropping the ball. I ain't going to throw it to him if he's dropping the goddamn ball.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like they get...
Okay, apparently Vinny was joking about something. I don't know what, but something.
Oh, about running up the score, I think.
Oh, yeah, most likely. He was wide open, and then all of a sudden 2 guys were all over him.
Yeah, well, he was wide open, but your quarterback, like, threw it out in front of him so far.
Terrace says, I'm sorry, but you can't run up the score on John M. No lead is safe.
Well, that is true also. The 2 counter arguments as soon as Vinny says it.
Listen. I got 4 minutes left. I'm down by 4 touchdowns.
I don't know if this is true all season, but 28 is definitely your player of the game today.
Yeah.
He's the only guy catching it, really.
Too many guys over there. I gotta stop throwing touchdowns. Interceptions. You need to start throwing touchdowns. Jesus. Giving you the ball so many fucking times. I have no voice. My voice is going away. Thank you, my allergies. Oh.
You have work tomorrow?
Yeah.
You're back on your... What do you get, like Fridays off? Fridays and Saturdays off?
Yep, Fridays and Saturdays. Break his leg.
Nope. Yeah. What am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing. What you doing?
Went to stupid coaches' suggestions like they're ever going to give me a good suggestion.
I don't know. That's what I use mainly.
Well, they're okay at the beginning, but then it's like they don't... I don't know. It's like it doesn't adjust to how the game's going.
Yeah, the AI behind it is kind of like, yeah, you're an idiot. Well, I totally fell for the wrong play.
You fell for the coach suggestion. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, it was a counter. That's what it was. Totally fell for the counter. I went to the right, and the running back went to the left.
Yeah, the counter either goes too slow and I get hit in the backfield, or it's a great play.
Well, that was a switcheroo thing. I don't think it would have mattered, but...
What do you mean? Where it made you switch guys or something?
Well, I switched guys, and I pulled one guy back a little bit by accident.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you are trying to hurt Ronnie Bull.
A little bit.
Okay, let's see what their suggestions are. See,
Probably going to suggest you run the ball and burn the clock.
well, so they either want me to go for a deep pass into the end zone for some weird reason,
Because
or
they're
run
expecting
out
me to
of
play they're expecting me to play the run.
I guess.
So they want you to
But-
exploit the defense.
Right. Yeah.
And apparently nobody can tackle. I do believe this rain caused a whole lot of issues for my guys. Hannigan couldn't catch nothing.
That was surprising.
And he's out.
Yeah,
Jesus.
well,
Yeah. Really?
well, there you go.
Yeah. Right.
Kicker's got some problems. If I was thinking, or if I knew how to go down without fumbling the ball, I could have just got the first down and went down. But, oh well, whatever.
I need to put something on the dang board here.
I know Vinny's been wanting to see, what's his face, your backup.
My friggin' receiver slipped and fell down.
Yeah, that I seen that happen to one of your guys before, and then one of the plays I did, I had a guy eyed pre-snap like, oh, he's going to get open, and then he went down. I'm like, oh crap, what do I do? I ended up throwing an interception.
Right. Oh, come on.
Vinny said he expects a different game Thursday night.
Oh,
you'll definitely have a different game because, well, it might be the same, but
Where
exactly
in the
reversed.
hell was that going?
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
Go down. There you go. 3 interceptions for Weitzel.
There's still. Are you shitting me? There's still a chance. Get a takeaway. Are you shitting me? I think it's pretty much physically impossible to score 5 touchdowns in a minute.
Yeah, I'd say that they're full of it at this point.
That's the other thing about Madden that is just ridiculously stupid is there's still a chance. No, I've got one timeout. See, I burned that, and then they use it twice, and it's over. There's still a chance. Are you stupid? That's like
Right.
saying, here's the lottery numbers that'll win you millions, and you write one number down, and it's not any of the numbers that they gave you.
Right.
But you still got a chance. No, you don't.
At the same time, my goal was to take 60 seconds off the clock. Yeah, no shit.
Right? Well, congratulations. You destroyed the defending champs and goose egged them.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. The Bears' defense is going to be fun
Yeah,
this year, I
right.
think.
The drive goal, get a safety. It's 1st and 10 at the 11 on the other end of the field.
Well, we get to do it again on Thursday, but you'll have the higher rated team, and
Yeah.
I don't think I can score 34 points with the Broncos, even if you. Well, I guess if you give me the ball every single time.
Well, I mean, Tittle also threw over 40 interceptions last season too, so it's highly possible.
Yeah, the one thing I know, you run really good with the Oilers usually, but the Steelers are actually built to run the ball.
Right.
So I'm kind of scared to see you running with a Hall of Fame running back.
Yeah, right.
After what you did with Webster and Toller. So
Yeah.
So I'll enjoy this one for a couple days, and then Thursday he'll be back.
Yeah, so we'll see if I can't not get anywhere near that next season or this season. I mean, obviously Blanda's off to a great start with like 5 interceptions, I think. But
right, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a different type of season for the Oilers, perhaps.
Oh, most likely. But we'll see. I couldn't get no running game going. And I couldn't tackle for shit. My God, my defense fell right off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially in the second half. It was almost like they wanted to go home early. They're like, forget it.
They still were hung over. I didn't even break 100 yards. Holy shit. Yeah, that's like a what the fuck game.
Right, yeah. That's one of those ones you can't even yell as a coach. You just have to throw it away and be like, yeah, you know what? Forget it.
Like we're starting, yeah. I was like, we're starting all over. You guys all quit.
Right. Well, anyway, hopefully you still get some sleep. I'm gonna do that one, accept that one trade, and then I'm getting out of here. So.
Yeah, that's the game plan here. I'm gonna end the broadcast now.
Yeah, we'll see you.